Hola, hola, hola. Hello everybody. Welcome to His Girls Designs. Hola, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches. Donde quieran que me estén viendo, bienvenidos a His Girls Designs. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of the day you're watching me. I hope that you are tuning in and come and see it through the end as to what I'm going to be working on tonight. Espero que se queden por aquí y puedan ver hasta el final lo que voy a estar trabajando hoy. I said 3 materials are going to be making this craft tonight and I am going to prove it. Así que yo dije que solamente 3 materiales voy a estar utilizando para hacer la manualidad de hoy y se los voy a comprobar. My name is Maureen. I am a bilingual crafter. If this is your first time watching me, I hope that you could check out my videos. I do love to inspire people to create things with their own hands with very budget-friendly materials and create homemade decorations. So I think it's just when you live in a beautiful place, it just makes you feel so much better. Así que mi nombre es Maureen y yo soy una artesana bilingüe. Me encanta hacer y de inspirar a las personas a poder hacer cosas, manualidades para decorar sus hogares con muy pocos materiales, incluso materiales que son súper económicos. Alright, so if you're watching me for the first time, let me know in the comments so that way I could go back and properly say hello to you. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Cheryl, did you change your picture? I didn't recognize that. Así que Denise, thank you for being here. Así que, si me estás viendo por aquí y es tu primera vez, deja un mensajito para poder saber que me estás viendo y entonces poder darte una propia bienvenida. Now, if you don't mind, if you enjoy what you're going to see, don't forget to give it sprinkle out this video so that way I could be able to reach a little bigger audience. All right, so here's the hat that I'm going to be using today, and yes, I did purchase it. I purchased it at the Dollar Tree. So this was $1.25, and it's cute as it could be. Esa es el sombrero que voy a estar utilizando hoy. Lo compré en la tienda de dólar por $1.25 y es hermoso tal y como es. I love the ribbon, it's an organza ribbon, so we might be able to even reuse that. Y me encanta el lazo, es un lazo hecho con una cinta en organza, así que yo creo que incluso poder utilizarlo. Now, it is a child size hat. Even though it kind of fits, right? Es un gorro, un sombrero para niños, pero incluso me sirve a mí. So this was $1.25. I did purchase 2 of them back when I purchased them. Yo compré 2 cuando los compré. And I know that I also bought the white one, even though I can't seem to don't know where the white one is. Y también yo creo que encontré uno más, en blanco, pero no me acuerdo dónde lo puse. Oh wow, 113 pounds later, Cheryl, I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check out your profile picture. Oh, thank you so much for giving me a 5-star rating. Thank you so much, because I think that was kind of missing, right, from my page. All right, so here is material number 1. The first thing that we're going to be using es uno de los primeros que voy a estar utilizando. So we have a Dollar Tree children's hat. Así que tenemos un sombrero de la tienda de dólar. Hey, I see more people popping in. Don't forget to go ahead and leave a little message there so that I know who's watching on the other side. Así que veo que están viniendo nuevas personas, así que no se olviden de decir hola los mensajitos. Here is my next one, and this is just a vase or vase, however you want to say it, also from the Dollar Tree. Entonces esto es un floridito de cristal, es también de la tienda dólar, and this measures out to about close to, I want to say 10 inches, I might be wrong, and this is 7.5 inches tall. Estos mide unos 7 pulgadas y medio, que serían unos 19 centímetros, so 19 centimeters tall, which is 7.5 inches. Así que más o menos como unos 7 pulgadas, 19 centímetros de alto. And the last thing that I'm going to be using today is this leather, fall leather material or fabric, I guess, also purchased at the Dollar Tree. La última cosa que voy a conseguir utilizar en la noche de hoy es también ¿cómo se dice? Es cuero, que es en realidad imitación, obviamente, de la tienda de dólar. So, this gives you about close to 24 inches, or 20 inches. Yeah, 20 inches hey, for $1.25, and it's pretty good material. I have it in brown and I also have it in white. Lo tengo en blanco y también lo tengo en marrón. This also comes in black, just in case you're interested. También viene en negro si acaso estás interesado. If you happen, by any chance, you have some of these left, and this was sold during Christmas time at the Dollar Tree. Just want to kind of get your wheels going in case you have it and you purchased it and never used it. Eso también lo vendieron durante las navidades en la tienda de dólar. Por si acaso, nada más simplemente para dejarles saber si lo compraron y nunca lo utilizaron. So these are my 3 materials. 1, 2, 3. I could use either or of this leather, full leather. Entonces esos son mis 3 materiales que voy a estar utilizando. Alright, so let's get crafting. Así que vamos a empezar aquí. Empezar a hacer manualidades. I'm going to tape this down because I have a fan running over here next to me, and this paper is just flowing, and I think it's going to just fly away. Así que voy a estar pegando esto porque creo que este papel está aquí volando porque tengo un abanico por aquí. Alright, so I'm going to pull out the little scissors that my son got me during the Mother's Day. This was one of the Mother's Day presents, and it was a fabric scissors. Así que voy a coger las tijeritas que viene en ese set que me regaló uno de mis hijos para el Día de las Madres. Now, what you're going to start doing here is that you're going to be finding where it ends or where it begins, however you want to see it. Van entonces a estar encontrando aquí donde termina o donde empieza, como quieras verlo. And you're going to try to go in behind on the back. Y quieres ir por aquí por la parte de atrás. And you're going to, I wish I had my glasses, but I missed bringing them. And you're going to try to cut some of the strings that are there. Now, this string is going to be very similar to, obviously, to the background. Entonces, van a tratar de empezar a cortar de ahí, that right where it ends or where it begins, however you want to look at it, por ahí por donde comienza o donde termina, como quieran verlo. And listen, once you start, look how easy. It's like slicing butter. It couldn't be easier. Cuando ya empiezan a cortarlo ahí, es básicamente como si estuvieras cortando mantequilla. Mira como lo rápido y lo fácil. I'm gonna cut this off. Quiero darle esto por aquí. That's the price tag. Es donde tenía el precio. Look how easy this thing is, guys. Miren lo fácil. Mira. Look at this. I'm just barely pulling. Casi no estoy ni haciendo ningún esfuerzo para entonces hacer lo que se venga. Super easy, super simple. Anybody can do this, guys. So I hope this gets your wheels going. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Feliz miércoles. How are you on this 17th of May? And I want to tell you that this day is very special. To us here in our family. Déjeme decirle que este es un día muy especial aquí en mi familia. On this day, I want to say 85 years ago or 86 years ago, I can't remember. Creo que fueron 85, 86 años atrás. No me acuerdo sinceramente ese pedacito. My mother-in-law was born. So today my mother-in-law is having a heavenly birthday. Así que hoy mi suegra está teniendo un cumpleaños en el cielo. So May 17th, her name was White Rose, which means white rose. Rosa Blanca. Blanca Rosa era su nombre. I switched it because I'm doing Spanish and English. Se lo viré por estar haciendo español e inglés. But yeah. So she would have been, I want to say she would have been 86 years old because she was 1 year older than my grandmother. Yo creo que iba a tener 86 años porque ella es un año mayor que mi abuela. So I'm going to come here, and this is the time where I get to the tag. So again, this kind of scissors really helps you. Esta tijerita de realidad sí me ayuda bastante. And there, that was how easy that was. Así que así mira lo fácil que era cortarle. Yes, so Blanca Rosa, White Rose, it was her name. So today is her heavenly birthday, and he has a little little thing here that was holding on to the ribbon. Tenía un papelito por aquí que estaba sosteniendo la cinta. This is, it just has a little bit of glue residue, and that is right there where the ribbon was glued. Y ahí tenía un poquito de lo que queda de la goma para pegarle eso. So here it is. I'm coming to my end. That was a beautiful name, wasn't it? Yes. In the house that we were in before, we had I had planted a bush, a white rose bush, in honor of her name, in honor of her. En la otra casa donde estábamos antes, yo había plantado un rosal blanco en honor de ella. So Lord willing, when we get to purchase our home, we can go ahead and do that again. Así que Dios quiera, cuando volvamos a comprar nuestra casa, podamos hacerlo otra vez eso. So I'm pulling right now the string, and this is honestly the string that was holding it all together. Estoy aquí quitándole todo el hilo. Es como un hilo plástico, no sé cómo se dice en español, pero eso es lo que lo sostenía todo. So now we have our beautiful, and this is done with paper. This is a paper, like a straw paper hat. Así que esto es como un sombrero hecho, es como si fuera papel en realidad que está hecho esto. Yeah, when you look at the Dollar Tree description, that's what it's called. Así que si miran la descripción en el website de la tienda dólar, eso es lo que lo llaman. So here it is. Look at this. Look at this. I think this is perfect for little birds, right? Así que yo creo que esto es perfecto para los pajaritos. So now here, this is what I'm left with. Así que eso es lo que tengo. Oopsie, I did finish it. Yes, I did. This is what I'm left with. And I'm also have some organza. Así que tengo un poquito de organza y tengo un poco de eso. Just want to get my organza ribbon out of here because it's kind of tied up in there. All right, so now we're going to come, and I'm going to begin over here at my glass vase, and I'm going to put it upside down. Voy a venir aquí a mi ¿cómo es que se llama? Florero de cristal de vidrio, no es de cristal, de vidrio, y lo voy a poner boca abajo. So now, the next thing that I'm going to use, and I believe I left it around here. Yeah, just see what it is. Así que aquí lo tengo. And I'm going to be using this is for jewelry, glass, or metal. This is this kind of glue. Now, it's really kind of stinky. Oh, that's what happens with this glue, guys. Might have to use the E6000. So I'm going to go ahead and use the E6000 because that one over there is really stinky. It's by Eileen. It's just for glue for metal or glass. Así que la otra pega es para metales o también para vidrios, pero hiede bastante, así que mejor voy a utilizar esta. So here's my E6000, and I honestly all I'm going to do is I'm going to run kind of like lines. Lo que voy entonces a estar haciendo aquí es como que ir corriendo como si fueran líneas. So I'm going to start just on the top, just to kind of get me going. And I just had this. Here we go. Voy entonces a comenzar aquí para entonces a empezar de ahí. So I just put a little dot of glue. And I'm going to put right next to it, I'm putting a glue, some hot glue. Y ahí mismo, al lado de eso, voy a poner entonces un poquito de silicona. And I am gluing this in an angle. Entonces voy a pegar este primero, como si fuera en un ángulo. And as I do it, I'm going to bring it over here, which is slightly under. Entonces, al hacerlo, voy entonces a bajarlo aquí. And this is a good craft where I'm going to be needing some type of silicone something like a spatula, and this is a makeup spatula. Esto voy a necesitar algo que sea como algo de silicona, y esto es de ¿cómo se dice esto? De maquillaje. So that's a makeup spatula. And notice that right away this is being held because we're using hot glue and the E6000 mixture. So it gives me like a permanent and a permanent hold and an instant hold. Así que obviamente que aquí voy a estar utilizando los dos tipos de goma para que me dé entonces me ayude a pegarlo instantáneamente, y también me ayuda a despegarlo para largo uso. So there it is, and I think you're already noticing what I'm going to be doing. Así que yo creo que ya pueden ver lo que voy a estar haciendo. Now, what I'm going to do is that on this very bottom row, I am going to put a little bit more of the E6000. Bueno, entonces ahora en esta línea de aquí debajo voy a estar poniendo y cubrirlo todo con la Aces 1000, que la goma que es una goma de bien duradera. And I am going to be also gluing with the hot glue, but try not to mix them together. In other words, put one right next to each other, but not necessarily one on top of each other. O sea que básicamente vas a poner una al lado de la otra, pero no necesariamente encima de la otra. So now I have completed my first row. Once you have completed this first row, guys, and you have it all completely held on there, now the rest is just going to be a little wrapping around, and you're going to wrap and keeping it tight. Entonces ya el resto va a ser que vamos a estar poniéndolo, a empezar a enrollarlo, y va a empezar a enrollarlo, necesitamos tenerlo bien duro, bien. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I do have to work fairly quickly because the hot glue on glass dries almost instantly. Entonces tengo que trabajar bien rápidamente porque la silicona caliente sobre ¿cómo es que se llama? Sobre vidrio, si se pega y casi instantáneamente se seca. Now, from time to time, I am going to be putting some dots of hot glue. I'm sorry, of E6000. Por unos por aquí, uno por aquí, un poquito por aquí, por allá. Voy entonces a poner unas gotitas de la S1000, esa goma que es más fuerte. And look how quickly this goes, guys. Y miren lo rápido que se va esto. And you will see how easy it is to transform this vase in a matter of minutes. Y ahora van a ver lo rápido que va a ser transformar ¿cómo se dice? El florero de vidrio en cosas de minutos. So how was your Wednesday, guys? Honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like it's Thursday. Sinceramente, para decirle la verdad, me siento como si hoy fuera jueves. I feel like tomorrow is gonna be Friday and I'm done with the week. It just feels like a long week for some reason to me. No sé por qué, me siento como si fuera una semana larga. How does it feel on your end? Have you had a quick week? ¿Cómo se siente por allá? ¿Han tenido ustedes una semana corta, una semana larga? Yeah, mine, I just wish it was Thursday today. Yo hubiese querido que hoy fuera jueves. And I wish that tomorrow would be Friday. And I'll be done. Me hubiese gustado que mañana fuese viernes. Pero así no es. Alright, options. It's been quiet on your end. Sometimes quiet weeks are good. So I have been told by my daughter, you know, teenagers and the plans. Así que me ha dicho mi hija, ¿sabes? Los jóvenes y sus planes. That this Saturday she got invited to the beach party. Así que ¿cómo es que se llama? Este sábado le invitaron a ¿cómo es que se llama? Una fiesta de jóvenes en la playa. And you know, I don't know about you, but we're Hispanic people. We're Hispanic. I'm Colombian. My husband was, his family is Ecuadorians. Listen, we're Hispanic, okay? And I don't know if you have heard, but Hispanic families don't quite, they kind of like having their kiddos together, right? Así que no sé si ustedes han oído, pero en realidad las familias hispanas les gusta mantener los hijos. So, I know that my baby girl is 17. Yo sé que mi hija tiene 17 años. But, guess what this mama and this papa are going to do? Pero, adivinen lo que esta mamá y este papá van a hacer. So, we are going to be having her go with her friends to the beach, to her famous beach party. Woohoo! Así que vamos a dejar que ella vaya a la playa con sus amigos al famoso fiesta de la playa. And no, we're not going to be chaperoning. No, we're not. But hey, we're going to be a little further down. Así que nosotros no vamos a ir a estar de chaperones para nada. Pero sí vamos a estar ahí, cerca, un poquitito más abajito. So, yes. I'm telling you, you know, that's what, and I told her, hey girl, God made you Hispanic, and that's what I mean. If you have a problem, take it with a big guy. So, because that's just how we roll. And I'm not apologizing. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, you don't have to go. Así que, bueno, mamita, bueno, aquí vamos. Esto así somos. Y si te gusta bien, y si no, no te preocupes, no tienes que ir. Tienes que ir. Pero si no, no te lo vamos a molestar para nada. Pero vamos a estar bien cerca. So yeah, so we're not going to be bothering her. We'll be nearby. That's all it is. And that is how we roll, guys. That is how we roll. You know. Hey, this world is our baby girl, guys. It is our baby girl. Our one and only, and the last one for us. Así que es nuestra bebecita. La única y la última. And not only does she have a dad and a Hispanic mama, but she also has two older brother boys, big brothers. Así que no solamente tiene una mamá y un papá hispano, pero también tiene dos hermanos varones grandotes. So yeah, so that is how we go. So anyways, just letting you know, so in case, I'm probably going to be able to just make the video at night, but I'm probably going to be very seldom coming in throughout the day. Así que a lo mejor no voy a hacer el video solamente en la noche, pero voy a estar básicamente disfrutando de una mañana, tarde, no sé, en la playa. You know the funny thing? Can I tell you what's the funny thing? And this is just between you and I here. ¿Sabes lo que me hace reír? Lo que más me hace reír is that this girl had just told me how she was just so tired of the beach. Everything we do is just the beach. Así que hace no sé cuánto, un poquito de tiempo, esta misma hija mía me dejó saber de que está cansada de la playa. De que todo lo que hacemos y lo único que vamos es a la playa. Y ya no quiere más playa. Yep, she's tired of the beach. So, that's why she's going to the beach party. Oh, to be young. So fun. Mira. Así que eso es lo rico y lo chévere de estar. Am I bringing the binoculars? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to Dad and the brothers. you know, not for nothing. I do want to give her her space, but I also want her to know that, hey, we'll be around the corner. Así que le quiero sinceramente dejar su espacio, pero obviamente también saber de que vamos a estar por ahí chequeando, vamos a estar cerca. Because, you know, heavens forbid, something happens and we have to run. I don't want to be an hour away before I get to my daughter. Así que obviamente uno nunca sabe. Y yo prefiero no estar a una hora de donde ella vaya a estar. Because the beach that they're going to is basically like an hour away from us. And it's not so much the highway, it's the fact that it takes so long in the area to get to the beach. Así que, y no es porque estemos tan lejos, pero es que muchas veces dentro del área, de la misma área, toma tiempo para poder llegar. So that beach is very popular when it comes to what do you call that, visitors. It's a beautiful beach. It's one of our favorites, actually. Growing up, that was the beach, probably the first or the second beach that we always took our kids to. Hi, Ellie. I like your profile picture, girl. Hi, Paula. How are you tonight? And by the way, thank you for letting me know that your nephew Paula was actually adopted from Colombia. Your only nephew from Bogota. Bogota is the capital. I am from the coast. So look at this. Look how beautiful this is turning out, right? Miren lo bello que está saliendo. So we're almost here to the very top, and I'm sorry that it is very repetitive, but as you could see, I told you 3 materials are going to get this crafting done. Bueno, acuérdense que les dije que solamente 3 materiales iban a terminar ese proyecto de hoy. Now on the top, I'm going to run it right against the rim of my vase or the vase. Así que aquí en la parte de arriba voy a llevarlo a lo más a la orillita, a la orilla de este florero de vidrio. And once I know that it has gone completely around, entonces al saber que ya ha ido completamente alrededor. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and snap it or cut it, aka. And I'm going to cut it in an angle. Entonces miren aquí que voy a cortarlo en un ángulo. So that same angle that the paper comes in, I'm going to give it a cut. Entonces voy a cortarlo aquí en un ángulo de 45 grados. I'm going to put a little dot of E6000. Ponerle un poquito de silicona, de la goma permanente. And I'm going to put my hot glue. And just want to make sure that it is that it gets positioned and it doesn't come off. Okay. So look how much, like we still have enough, guys, that I could probably make probably 2.5 more, probably, or perhaps 3 more, probably 2 more of these vases with this. Yo creo que puedo hacer o incluso 2 más jarrones de estos con solamente una sola gorra. Notice, remember, this is what I started with. Acuérdense que eso es lo que yo comencé. And this is still left over after I did this. Entonces, esto todavía lo que me queda después que hice ese florero. So that is going. Así que ya con esto voy. And now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to run. If you have a hair dryer, you could do that. This is just a heat gun. Tú puedes ponerle el secador de pelo. And what this does is that it's going to get rid of all the little glue dots or that have gone, that has slipped through. And it's also going to take away any webs, any glue webs that are kind of get stuck on there. Entonces con esto le quitamos cualquier cosa que me quede de la goma de silicona. So this is going to smooth it out. This is just the heat that I'm applying to remove that. Entonces este es el calor que le estoy aplicando para remover cualquier exceso de goma que se haya salido. So easy peasy, this is done. Lemon squeezy. Así que así muy rápidamente ya con esto. So now, this is two materials. This is two things that I have used for this craft. Por eso he tenido dos cosas que he utilizado para esta manualidad. I did say that I was going to use a third item. So I have a choice here, and I'll let you help me out making this choice. Tengo dos opciones y le voy a dejar que ustedes me ayuden a hacer esta opción. So let me go ahead and take them both out so that you could see what the difference will look like. Voy a sacar los dos para que puedan ver cuál es la diferencia. So this is kind of like a faux leather, not kind of, this is faux leather. Entonces esto es un material de cuero, que es un cuero, obviamente no es real. And it's very easy, very flexible. I really like working with it. And this is how this will look. Just want to make sure that you see the difference. Puedo ver la diferencia. Entonces, and I'm sorry for the lighting. Perdonen por la luz. So you see how it gets you about, it's 22 inches that it gives you of material. Acuérdense que le da 22 pulgadas de material. And this is how this one would look like. And I have already used this for a couple of other projects. Y ya con esto he utilizado esto para dos proyectos antes de este. So here is the brown against the black. Here is the white against the black. Entonces esto es el negro, el marrón o el café o el caramelo. And I want you to tell me which one do you prefer. Quiero que me digan para ver cuál ustedes prefieren. I'm going to be doing a strip with this. Yes, Ellie, I know that you change your profile every day. I just really like, for some reason, this one looks really cute from afar. I don't know. So anyways, you guys are changing your profiles on me. So let me know, which one do you prefer? Do you think you like the white one, the brown one, the white one? All right, we need some tiebreakers here. A uno le gusta el café, el otro le gusta el blanco. Dejen saber. Necesitamos una que ¿cómo es que se llama? Una tercera persona. So we need a third person right now. Ma, ¿cuál te gusta? So, and I think my mother could be in church. The brown one. Oh, there it is. So we got 2 for the brown and 1 for the white. You know? All right. So we're good. All right. So parece que entonces vamos por el marrón. I know. Paula, I feel you. I really like the white one too. But it really doesn't matter to me. I'm probably going to not be keeping this one. By the way, guys, I decided I've been looking at my crafts for the 4th of July, and I really like them, but to be honest with you, it gets to the point that I have already too many. So I am going to be putting them up for sale. So I'm going to be trying to write out the descriptions. Let me maybe see if I could do it tonight. If not, for sure on Friday, because I don't have a live on Friday. Las cosas que he hecho para el día del 4 de julio, me encantan tanto, pero yo tengo demasiados. Entonces voy a entonces a ver si lo pongo a la venta. Así que los dejo saber. Si no lo hago hoy, lo voy a hacer entonces el viernes. Alright, so what about, I'm thinking about a strip, perhaps about this thickness. Kind of thought it might be a little bit thicker, but let me see. Déjenme para ver si lo hago de este grueso o si no lo hago un poquito más grueso. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to measure first how long is it that it goes around. The circumference of this is exactly 12 inches. No necesito exactamente 12 pulgadas. So I'm going to take it, and it really doesn't matter as to which side I use. Así que sinceramente no hace ningún no me hace ningún efecto de cualquier lugar, cuál lado quiero utilizar. So I'm going to go ahead and just press it down. I'm going to probably see if I mark it. Déjame ver si lo marco. Exactly, yeah. So I'm marking it so that I could go ahead and cut it. Aquí con esto lo marco para entonces empezar a cortar. And I see my line right there. Entonces aquí le veo la línea. Cutting it right as straight as I can. Lo más derecho que pueda. And I cut a little bit more. Y corté un poquitito más. So when I have enough for gluing it and for going over just a little bit more. Entonces tengo suficiente como para pegarlo. So I could go here in the middle, guys. Puedo ir derecho aquí abajo. I could go right here on the top. Puedo ir a la parte de arriba. But if I want to use it for actual flowers, and you could put water on his glass inside, obviously. Puedes ponerle la parte, puedes cubrirlo la parte de medio, puedes cubrir la parte de arriba. And not for nothing, but I kind of like the top. No por nada, pero me gusta bastante la parte de arriba. What do you guys think? Miren cómo se ve. I really like the top. Me gusta cómo se ve la parte de arriba. Look how it looks in the middle. Miren cómo se ve la parte del medio. For some reason, I'm thinking, thank you for sprinkling, Paula. I think for some reason, it makes it chopped up. It makes it look shorter. No sé por qué, pero me parece que se vea como que más corto. Como si estuviera cortado. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do it right at the top. Me parece que voy entonces a cogerlo en la parte de arriba. Now, I am going to try to keep it right here where I have the ending of the end of that of this material, the black one. Voy entonces a cogerlo ahí en la donde terminó el material negro. Hi, those that are joining on Instagram, thank you so much for joining. Los que me están cogiendo ahora mismo por Instagram, gracias por unirse por aquí. So here it is, and I have, this is my third material for this craft, and I said we're going to use 3 things. Esto yo dije que se les iba a probar, que íbamos a hacer una manualidad con solamente 3 materiales. So here is my, started gluing it on there, and it already has E6000, so I'm gonna go ahead and run a little bit, just a few dots of E6000, just here and there. Voy entonces a ponerle unas cuantas gotitas más de esta E6000, and the rest of it is going to be all hot glue. Entonces el próximo, todo el resto va a ser silicona caliente. I'm going to keep it right along this line, which is the top edge. Voy entonces a mantenerlo aquí en la parte de arriba. So 3 materials minus the glue. This is the only thing that I didn't count. You like the middle better? Yeah. I don't know, for some reason that I felt that it looks taller. You know, this would be nice to do it, guys, not for nothing. It would be nice to do a whole set of these. What if we have 2 of these vases together, and once you wrap it, you're not going to be able to tell that it is joined. And it's going to look like a very tall vase. I'm going to fold the rest of it in. Voy entonces a doblar esta parte para adentro. Just this little piece right here. Solamente esta parte aquí. And I'm going to make sure that it gets glued down. Asegurándome de que se esté bien pegadito. So here is my vase, or my vase. Okay, así que tengo este florero. And now, this is my 3 materials all done. I could go home with this. Let me go ahead and stick some greenery here. Aquí entonces puedo ya ponerle unas cuantas. I could put some greenery right here. And I could call this a done deal. Puedo ponerle entonces unas florecitas aquí y puedo terminarlo allá. Now, remember, this is what I started with. Acuérdense que esto es lo que yo comencé. And this is what I have. Y esto es lo que tengo. I think 3 materials look great. Yo creo que los 3 materiales se ven hermosos y super chévere. Now, I do have a little shell. Thank you for those hearts, guys. Gracias por los corazoncitos. Now, this is something that kind of came off of a necklace. Let me see if I could put it there. Eso es lo que le salió de un collar. So this is what I have from a necklace that I have fallen. And I was thinking that perhaps I could put it on here. I'm not sure. Maybe this is not the design. Maybe with the white one that would have looked a lot better. Yo creo que si hubiese utilizado el blanco, so the white leather, I think that would have been perfect with that white leather. Yo creo que se hubiese sido perfecto con ese blanco. Now, here is another option. Where did I put it? Yo creo que tengo otra opción por aquí. Don't run away from me. Here it is. We could add, if you want, you could go ahead and do a little something here in the middle with a little, this is a wood flower. Esta es una rosita o florecita de madera. So you could use that for that. También podemos utilizarlo así. I think the only thing that I might add, yo creo que lo único que le podría poner is that I might have, let me just see where those might be. Déjame ver dónde podría poner esos. This point, do I remember? Can't remember where I had it. Let me see. It might be here. No sé dónde lo puse. Here we go. So I have these little buttons that I have already painted, and these are these, guys. This is this. Estos son estos botones, which are, this is how it comes. Esto es como viene. So this is how it comes, right? This is how it comes. I just went ahead and painted them. I painted them black. Aquí vine y los pinté. Los pinté en negro. Okay? And I'm going to probably take, you see where this ends. Miren entonces donde termina esto. Let me move this out of the way. Mover esto aquí a un lado. And what I'm going to do there, I'm going to do it kind of like in a way, make it look like little buttons. Everything looks beautiful in sets of 3. Todo se ve hermoso en números impares. So just odd numbers look great together. It's kind of like a visual thing. So what I'm going to do, let me just show you ahead of time. So that I'm going to finish it up with just simple. They look like buttons, but hey, we're going to go for the minimalist or, you know, very simple design. Vamos entonces a algo minimalista. No sé cómo es eso. That sounds kind of weird. So I'm going to put some dots of glue. I'm going to put the one on the top. Put another dot of glue on the one, I'm sorry, the one on the bottom, another dot of glue on the one on the top. Voy entonces a ponerle un poquito de silicona en la parte de abajo, en el de arriba. And last but not least, I'm going to do my middle one. Entonces, el último que voy a hacer es el del medio. Just so that this you could center it well. And there it is. Do I even have them? Let me see. Just want to make sure that they are centered. Me perdona un momentito para asegurarme que estén bien centraditos. This one doesn't seem centered, so I'm going to redo that one. Esto no se ve centrado. So forgive me. This is what happens when you look, when you're doing things backwards. Okay, I think we're ready now. Miren, pero ya estamos listos. You could use beads. You could do buttons. You could do something else that has been left from earrings. And guys, this is it. Y eso es todo. I could use it to put certain utensils, like for example, if you want to use it to put things in your kitchen. Si lo puedes utilizar para poner cosas en tu cocina. That's one use. If you want to use it to put brushes. If you want to use it like I did to put some cute little flowers. Si lo quieres utilizar para poner flores como hice yo. That's totally up to you, the way that you want to display. Entonces ya eso se lo dejo a ustedes y su imaginación de la manera que ustedes quieran mostrar esto. So, there it is. I told you 3 materials and I think I have, hey Lily, how are you girl? Thank you for being here. I said 3 materials and I think I have delivered, guys. This is it. This was my craft. A simple Dollar Tree vase, a simple children's hat also from the Dollar Tree, and some faux leather that is also found at the Dollar Tree. These are 3 simple materials that you can get, and you could go ahead and get something like this. Remember that if you want to go ahead and stack up your vases one on top of the other, you could go ahead and get a very glam, very tall one. Also, just want to let you know that they sell this, and this is paper. This is made out of paper inside. They sell this in different colors. They said they sell it in blue, in yellow, in pink, and white, as long as in black. Acuérdense que esto lo venden también en negro, en blanco, en rosado, amarillo y azul. Son los colores que pueden encontrar esto. Oh, thank you for the... Gracias por decir que está hermoso ahí en Instagram. So take a look. Let me know how you guys like it. And if you do it, please tag me to it so that I know that I have done my job inspiring you. Así que si te gusta, déjenme saber entonces para ver que asegurarme que yo he hecho mi trabajo en inspirándolo. And don't forget to check out the rest of the stuff that I have on Instagram and on Facebook. You could also find me on YouTube, on Pinterest, TikTok, and I'm missing one. And Etsy. Así que me pueden encontrar por todas las plataformas, en Pinterest, por TikTok, también por en Instagram, por Facebook, en YouTube. Todas esas páginas las pueden encontrar. So check it out and go ahead and make me part of your life. Así que may God bless you, may God keep you, make His face shine upon you, and may God grant you His peace. Tomorrow will be Thursday, and I will be doing a live. Don't miss what I'm going to be making with shells, because we're right around the corner from summer. Así que mañana, si me pueden ayudar y compartir conmigo mañana, voy a estar haciendo algo con caracoles. Mañana vamos a estar trabajando con caracoles. All right. Have a good one, guys. Adios.